6 steps to business transformation. Before we discuss the 6 steps, let's first discuss business transformation. We've had a lengthy discussion of business transformation in previous videos, but in reality, hearing the acronym TOM, Target Operating Model, instills fear in many businesses. I've learned through the grapevine and other means that developing, designing and implementing a TOM was difficult, while that is all about to change. The TOM is relatively misunderstood, as is the name business architect and business architecture. The business know that they need a business architect and business architecture to develop the TOM, but they don't know what a business architecture does and how to get started. There's a lot missing in existing approaches in developing an organization's business architecture and TOM. There's not a holistic joined-up approach. There's also intentional confusion created by different parties involved, from consultants with their agendas to the different stakeholders protecting the empires. That's why we created the 6 steps to business transformation, which we'll discuss in this video. The 6 steps to business transformation. Here are the steps you need to develop and implement your TOM and transform your business. Step 1. Focus. The first thing you need to do is set the focus, direction of the organization and the business. Many consultants make their living off business transformation, but implementation is unachievable and unrealistic if there is no focus. In our best-selling book titled The Business Transformation Playbook, this step is based on the business motivation model. The model has 4 different aspects: process, perspective, context, and content. Let's discuss them now. Process. Process determines the activities necessary to identify and validate the focus for the business. What's the focus of the business architecture and business architect? Perspective. Next is perspective or point of view for this step is to provide the focus for the business and business architecture. Context. Then we ask the why. Why is the business doing this? What do they want or expect to achieve? Why is the business architecture and business architect involved? What does the business want and need to do and achieve? Content. The last aspect of this step is content development. The content developed in the focus step is used to identify and validate the vision, strategy and objectives of the business. Step 2. The next step is control. This step is based on the governance model. The governance model manages the design, decisions, scope and risks of the program and business architecture. Process. Process addresses the activities that are important to implement the framework and the target operating model, TOM. Perspective. The governance model adopts the control perspective. It looks at the processes involved to control the design, decisions, scope and risks for both the business and business architecture. Context. Next, this step answers the who question. Who is impacted and affected by the changes to the program and business architecture? What are their roles and responsibilities? Who is involved in the decision making of the program and business architecture? What is their role? What is their level of impact and influence? What are the processes for managing decisions, scope and risks of the program? Content. The last aspect is the business architecture content. This is used to define the framework and processes needed to control the design, decisions, scope and risks in developing and implementing the target operating model. Step 3. Analyze. The next step is analyze. This step is based on the current operating model. The current operating model provides the baseline to build and design the target operating model. Process. This aspect identifies the areas and activity necessary to achieve the current operating model. It establishes the baseline of the organization, which the target operating model will be built from. Perspective. The current state and scope of the organization are analyzed in this aspect to establish the baseline of the organization and business architecture. Context. Context answers the what. What is the current state of the organization today? What is the baseline measures and metrics of the business the target operating model will be improving from? What are the elements, people, process and technology of the business that is affected by the program and business architecture? Content. In this aspect, the content developed is used to define the current state, baseline measures and metrics of the organization. Step 4. Evaluate. The next step is evaluate. This step is based on the benefits model. The benefits model identifies, evaluates and prioritizes the business benefits that the business wants to realize. Process. This aspect defines the activities necessary to identify, quantify and prioritize both the benefits the business wants to realize from the TOM as well as the potential necessary changes to. Perspective. Next, the benefits are evaluated and capability solution options are identified and prioritized. Context. The benefits model addresses the why aspect. Why are we doing this? What are the benefits the organization intends to realize? Content. The last aspect is the benefits model content. The content developed here is used to identify and validate the intended business benefits. The business then identifies and prioritizes the capabilities needed to realize those benefits. Step 5. Design. The next step is design. This step is used to design the target operating model. The design phase involves the identified and prioritized capabilities that directly drive the planned benefits that the business intends to realize. Process. In terms of process, the target operating model reference model is the fifth step in the design process. The design step, step 5, takes identified and prioritized business changes and enablers from the evaluation phase, step 4, and the stakeholder concerns and needs that were identified in the analysis phase, step 3. The TOM does not explicitly mean or refer to implementation. It is a model of the state after implementation. But you just can't implement anything, you have to test it, which again is something that many approaches don't promote. Everyone wants to implement a big bang approach without any testing. We've included and built pilots into the whole design process to address this issue. Here is where you can use what you've learned in the previous step to develop and test the changes and implementation options are fit for purpose before full implementation. Perspective. The target operating model reference model then provides the design perspective to evaluate the design of the target operating model. Context. The target operating model reference model answers the how and where questions. How is the business changed to create the target operating model that supports the business strategy? Where are the changes made to the business to create the TOM? These changes are outputs from the benefits model, the identified enablers, the technology changes, and business changes, the people and process changes. Content. The business architecture content developed here is used to develop and validate the design of the target operating model to align the business to the business strategy. Step 6. Implement. The final step is implement. This step implements the design of the target operating model and the physical business architecture. This step uses the roadmap model. Process. The roadmap model is the sixth and last step in the design process. It brings all the work done in the previous steps, which involve developing the design of the TOM and implementing the physical business architecture. Perspective. The roadmap model provides the implement perspective needed to develop the design and oversee the implementation of the physical business architecture and the TOM. Context. It then addresses the when questions. When will the design of the target operating model be developed and delivered? And when will the physical business architecture be implemented? Content. The business architecture content developed here is used to develop the roadmaps to implement the physical TOM and the roadmaps for the design, benefits, and traceability. It is also used to align the implementation of the physical TOM with the design. This video contains extracts from a best-selling book, The Business Transformation Playbook, on sale now. To download the free preview of the book, visit here. To find out more about the 6-step Agile framework that is used in some of the UK's largest business transformation programs, you can download the preview to the Business Transformation Playbook here. For more information, visit www.hoba.tech/book. Thank you for watching.